NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And now the Los Angeles starters. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Wizards, we've got Anthony Davis, Trae Young out there with Johnson. Then there's Sarr, and it's George in at small forward. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Young. Washington moving the ball around. Poke loose. James with a steal. They push it up 4 on 3. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
Back to Young. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Young looking over the floor. Davis with a screen on Doncic. 5 to shoot. Here's Young. James with the rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Smart against George. Out to James. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. 4-point game. Smart against George. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Doncic against Young. There's the screen. It's blocked.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. James passes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Shot from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
Here's Smart. Out to James. From deep, here's Doncic. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 5 now.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Keith had a few moments to share with me. As you might expect, we talked about the game plan for defending Luka Doncic. Coach stressed that they'll double-team him often, saying, quote, "We want him to feel challenged on every single shot. I don't want him to get exactly what he wants out there." Sounds like Luka should expect hands in his face at all times tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by James. And it's Washington with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. Pass to Davis. Davis with a screen on Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Smart outside. Doncic outside. Sinks that one from the post. That's 7 points for Luka Doncic.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Young. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And Aiden pulls it down.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Doncic up top. Guarded by Young. Shot is up. The shot by Reeves, no good. Wizards trail by 7. Davis finds Johnson. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Johnson. Davis a screen. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Davis.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
Pass to Aiden. He gets it in there.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 5 opening quarter. And he lobs it up and finished off by Davis.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Smart outside. Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by George.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
From deep, Johnson. He can't hit that time. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Leading by 5. Pass to James. And Davis with the block. Outside Johnson. With the drive. That one no good. Good work defensively by James. Smart passes to James. Good. And it's 6 points for LeBron James.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
Smart against George. There's Davis with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Davis has got 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Los Angeles leading by 4. Outside Reeves. Pass to Aiden. And here's Doncic for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 10.
Well, Luka Doncic on the receiving end of a quality pass. We usually see him with the ball.
Smart against George. There's Young with the 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. And there's the screen. 3-pointer. And Los Angeles another 3.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Great open look there.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Now here's Johnson. He's scoreless. With a 9-footer. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Back to Young from outside the arc. And no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Here's James. Shoots over Johnson. Misses the baby hook. Pass to Young. There's Davis with the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Davis has got 14.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Lakers will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Laravia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. On defense, Washington trailing by 4. Pass to Kennard. Hachimura outside. Here's Laravia. Off target from 3-point range.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Champagnie from deep. He buries it from 3.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Doncic on the wing. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Now here's Davis. Champagny. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Champagny's got 6.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Doncic outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
Pass to Champagny. Over Hachimura. Champagny shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. On the wing, Hachimura. Doncic outside. A minute 15 left to play in the first. Stolen by Davis. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Guys, back to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Riley. Here's Champagny. Hachimura covering. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. 80 is towards the top of that list.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic's shot is good.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
Down low. Pass to Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 18.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside. Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Washington. Between the scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
We've got Carlton Carrington. He's out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Riley in at the 3. That's the group for Washington right now. Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Reeves. Covered by Carrington. Inside. Stolen by Davis. Easy money for Davis inside. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Laravia outside. Buries it from 3. Laravia's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
To the inside. Champagny, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
They set the screen. Pass to Kennard. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Champagny.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Davis. Over Hayes. Davis with the basket on the assist by Coulibaly. Davis has gotten 4 this quarter.
It's incredible how capable he is from all areas on the floor. I mean, Davis is a scoring threat as soon as he touches the ball.
Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. It's Carrington on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. High post Davis. He's against Hayes. And Davis gets it to go. And now a 3-point Wizard lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You've also got to love how their defense has been contesting so far, denying shooters to this point.
Making a change here. Smith's checked in. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the shot's good. Hachimura's got his first 2 points.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Pass to Champagny. Now here's Davis. It's Hayes with the rebound. Reeves against Coulibaly. And here's Hayes. Here's Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Trae Young, he's checked in for Washington. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Young, the pass to Champagny. Here's Davis. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Hayes. Pass to Hachimura. To the left side wing. 6 to shoot. Reeves finds Hachimura. Fires the 3. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Young. Washington again can't hit. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Hayes. Here's James. Coulibaly defending. James passes to Hachimura. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And here's Reeves outside. It's rebounded by Washington. And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Hayes. It's James on the wing. Covered by Carrington. James passes to Reeves. Back to James. Driving in. Rebound, Trae Young. Washington trailing. Davis down low. He's covered by LaRavia. Outside Carrington. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Washington making some changes. Sarge checked in for Champagny. George comes in for Koulibaly. And it's Johnson in for Carrington. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Aiden, he's checked in for Hachimura. James comes in for Laravia. Smart's checked in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for James.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
Back to Doncic from deep three-point land. No good that time. Washington has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Young.
You got to appreciate the activity from Young on defense. His coaching staff loves to see this.
Back to Davis. Pass to Young. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic passes to Smart. Back to Doncic from the arc. The Luka 3. Money.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Left side Young. Here he goes. That one goes. Count it. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Pass to Doncic. Now here's Hayes. Now James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
Boy, in the lane, making things happen. Nice effort.
The Wizards have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Sarr screen. Young, the pass to Sarr. And that one drops.
Well, Sarr is already used to attracting defensive contact, and this time he manages to finish right through it.
Washington shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Champagny, he's checked in for Davis. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles.
At the line for the Wizards, shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Sarr.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
George against Hachimura. And here's Doncic outside. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 25 points.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Young has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. They trail by 1. Pass to Champagnie. Up top, Johnson. Defended by Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. And that's good. Off the glass that time. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The control of Young, unleashing a devastating dribble move and finding the shot.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Washington.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Young against Smart. Fearless Trae Young.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Smart outside. Back to James. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. James has got 11.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Pass to Champagnie. Doncic against Young. Fires the 3. And it's Young again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
LeBron going downhill. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Guys, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
The Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Reeves is checked in. And the free throw, no good.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Buck Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game. Use the things that got you here and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Here's Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 3-point Wizard lead.
Yeah, for a young wing like Johnson, scoring inside will open up the rest of the floor for you.
From deep, Reeves. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Outside Reeves. To the paint. That's good from Ayton on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got his 4th assist in this one. Young against Doncic. Pass to Johnson. Washington moving the ball around. Sarr with a screen on Doncic. The 3, George. Doncic pulls down the board.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
It's tipped. Back to Young. Takes the 3. That shot, no good.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And here's Doncic outside. No good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Wizards out in front. They're up by 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
You got it. Trey, what's been the key to your effort so far?
Just playing hard. We're playing hard right now. And they made a lot of shots, and we got to do better at making it tougher for them.
Got to keep the fight going. Guys?
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the 3rd quarter. we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Man, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the center position. George feels it out a bit. Johnson a screen on Smart. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Smart for the lead. And he can't get that one. And George with some nice D. Back to Davis. Outside Johnson. Lets the 3 fly from deep star. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Luka with the bully ball inside.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Davis finds George. Back to Davis. Shoots inside. Rejected by James.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Washington has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Throws it up high. It's stolen by James. Smart outside. James outside. Outside Reeves. Launches it. Rebounded by Johnson. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Tipped. Pass to Sarr. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Sends it home from three-point land. Johnson's got 8.
He is such a polished shooter, even as a rookie. Johnson gets the ball and drills it.
James against Davis. The triple. LeBron James.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Now is the time. Get well and welcome your Wizard Breaker. We need you to get loud and welcome your Wizard Breaker.
Up top, George. Pass to Young. And here's Johnson. Young with a screen on Reeves. 6 to shoot. Back to Young. Fires from deep. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Ice tray. Looking cool as ever, just draining it.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And there's James from the arc. And Young pulls it down. The Wizards with a lead. George finds Johnson. Now Young. Washington moving the ball around. Davis down low. James is there. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Luka against resistance.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Pass to Davis. Johnson against Reeves. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 in the third. From deep, here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Reeves against Johnson. Kicks it out to Smart. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
Los Angeles basketball.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Doncic. Over Young. They get it again. Ayton misses the layup. The Wizards have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Here's Sarr. Now here's Davis. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Oh, LeBron hammers it down.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead. Holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Hachimura's checked in for Reeves.
Los Angeles substitution. Number 28, Rui Hachimura.
George with it. Hachimura covering. Young from long range. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And finished off by Sarr.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Now James. 20 points for him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
That free throw good from James. The Wizards making a switch here. Koulibaly's checked in. Both free throws good from James. The Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Davis. Back to Young. Nifty move. Good D by Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the inside. Shoots from 12. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
What nice work to get the high percentage look, and he doesn't make any mistake with it.
The Wizards have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Smart against Coulibaly. There's Davis with the three. Gets the three to fall. Davis has got 27 points.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
Hachimura, the pass to James. Hachimura sets a screen. Inside. It's rebounded by George. Wizards trail by 4. Coulibaly on the wing. Young with it. Now guarded by Ayton. It's stolen by James. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. So for Washington, Vukcevic, he's checked in for Sarr. Champagnie comes in for Davis. And it's Carrington in for George. And the Lakers also making a switch. Austin Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Hachimura against Coulibaly. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Carrington no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's James. Gets an open look and hits it. James has got 24 points.
This is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
Pass to Carrington. They set the pick. Here's Vukcevic. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now an 11-point Laker lead.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Pass to Vukcevic. To end the run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for Smart. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's LaRavia. Drops in the 3. LaRavia's got 6.
Well, Rui Hachimura has a chance to set up a teammate, and look at the delivery. Well done.
Pass to Vukcevic.
2 minutes.
Back to Carrington. There's the triple, and the three-pointer goes. Carrington's got his second basket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And they pick up 2.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
The Wizards trail by 12. Outside Carrington. Coulibaly with a screen on Reeves. Carrington with it. Hachimura covering. Pass to Riley. Out left to the wing. Outside Carrington. Oh, from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in the game. LaRavia goes in. Hachimura from long range. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
What a smooth catch-and-shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
Here's Riley. Hachimura covering. Here's Riley. Outside Koulibaly. Three-pointer off the mark. Now, here is James. He's closely guarded. Hayes, the pass to Reeves. Hachimura outside. No good with the triple. A difficult situation for Washington. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Riley. Going inside, and he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. He's out there with Carlton Carrington. And it's Davis in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 29.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Outside Reeves. Back to Kennard. Hayes for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Carrington. Pass to Davis. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Tipped. And here's Reeves. To the middle. Stolen by Davis. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Koulibaly against Kennard. Gets it down to single digits. Koulibaly's got his first basket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now here's Reeves. Covered by Carrington. Kennard outside. Shoots over Koulibaly. Nice shot by Kennard. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Well, the mid-range game remains an important shot to have in your arsenal. Luke Kennard makes it look easy.
Here's Carrington. Off target with the 3. The Lakers shooting around 53%, a nice number. Back to Laravia. Pass to Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Kennard passes to Hayes. And here is Vanderbilt. Launches a 3. The shot by Reeves, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Now Davis. Inside. Stolen by Vanderbilt. Kennard against Davis. Pass to Laravia. Now here's Hayes. Koulibaly brings the double. Left side Reeves. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now Davis. AD doing what he does.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Welcome, DC family. It's your Wizards answer.
Young, he's checked in for Washington. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura's checked in for Laravia. Marcus Smart comes in for Kennard. And Doncic has subbed in for Reeves. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. And he makes it. Doncic has got 39.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Davis misses. Los Angeles leading by 13. Doncic finds Smart. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Smart. Doncic has got 41.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Down low. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Doncic right side. Now Young with a steal. To the paint. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. James is checked in for the Lakers.
One shot.
Throw good. Coulibaly. So it's Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. To the inside. Stolen by Davis. Hachimura against Coulibaly. There's Young with the three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Smart for three. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And Davis has got the ball here for the Wizards. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. The lead now cut to single digits.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Back to Doncic from downtown. The rebound by the Wizards. Right side Young. Some solid defense from James. The Lakers lead by 7. Smart outside. And Smart nails the triple.
Well, though he's not known as a prolific three-point shooter, Marcus Smart takes his time, delivers. That's a big-time shot.
It's James with the drive. Rebounded by Champagny. Washington's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Davis. And another miss by Washington.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
Outside Koulibaly. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on LeBron James.
At the line for the Wizards, Koulibaly. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. So for Washington, Sarr comes in for Champagny. And it's George in for Carrington. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton comes in for Hayes. And Austin Reeves is subbed in for Hachimura. Both free throws good for Koulibaly. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to James. To the middle. Yet another steal from him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Here's George. Washington moving the ball around. Young, the pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trey quick on the take. Washington again can't hit.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Ayton, the screen on Davis. And there's James from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Wizards trail by 8. Young finds Koulibaly. Back to Young. Now Koulibaly. Now here's Sarr. He's covered by Reeves. Pass to George. Outside Koulibaly. Hey, expanding his range. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's James. Ayton passes to Doncic. Smart outside. James. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, refusing to let the possession end, making sure they convert. LeBron James with a big-time finish.
On the wing, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Pass to James. Shoots over Davis. That one's good from James on the assist by Reeves.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You'd love to see it.
Back to Young. Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
The Frenchman, see me play. Taking flight. You gotta like Sarr.
James outside. Reeves with a screen on Davis. Now Reeves. It's stolen by Koulibaly. And it's Washington on the break. A throwback possession. 2 points.
Transition basketball. The most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now James. Reeves with a screen on Davis. Here's Doncic. Takes a 3. Cleared away by Davis. And Washington with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside George. Now Young from deep. Oh, that's what he does. Trae Young knocking down a 3.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
James outside. Outside Reeves. James outside. Can't get it to go. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They trail by 3 and misses.
And buckle up, guys. This play could decide the game.
Reeves. Shoots a 3. Oh, it's off target.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Now Young. Nifty stuff from Trae Young.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Now Eaton. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Young against Doncic.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. Feeling it out a bit. Ayton. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid of the big moment. Nice delivery.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Checked in for Koulibaly. Here's Young. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. Johnson fires. The triple drop.
Big time from Johnson. Don't tell Trae he's a rookie. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Young. Just 5 to shoot. Rises up. Off on the layup. The 3 is off. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Smart in at the 3. The small forward. Young with a screen on Reeves. Up top, Johnson. He's covered by Reeves. 4 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. James rips down the board. Well, Los Angeles shooting efficiently. 50% so far. Young against Doncic. He lets it go. Ayton. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Johnson outside. Here's Young. George, a screen on Doncic. Young. Money from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Doncic. Oh, the long ball, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Young. Yes, sir.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Ayton against Sarr. James outside. Good D. Better O from LeBron.
Well, this is a multi-skilled big man. DeAndre Ayton's passing better than you think it is.
Outside George. Here's Young. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Reeves fires. Cash from downtown.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Now here's Young. 3 minutes now gone here in OT. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Doncic against Young.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
Yeah, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
Doncic against Johnson. Davis pulls it down. Washington's gotten 1 of 3 shots to fall from deep in OT. Here's Johnson. Outside Davis. Now Young. Lays it in easily.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Ayton with a screen. Doncic. The free is in.
Luka Doncic, one of the few guys you want handling the ball in crunch time.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Young against Reeves. Johnson outside. Misses the three. Doncic against Young. Crosses over. Doncic into the lane. And yes, sir! Lays it up and in.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Doncic against Young. Driving inside. Young getting it done on the drive.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Doncic outside. Now Reeves. James left side. Now Ayton. Stolen by Sara. Johnson nails it. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
It's a narrow victory for the Wizards, pulling out the W. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Well, AD, it was close, but you got it done. What did you see out there tonight?
Our defense took a night off. You know, we wasn't as great defensively as we usually are, and we were able to stay in the game, but we were able to get some stops down the end of the game and able to come out with the win. But we have to do a better job defensively. Ultimately, we get the win, and we can't be upset with ourselves, but we can't get better.
Never satisfied with just a win. Thanks, AD.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in And we present the player of the game, Anthony.